What's good, everyone? Welcome back to the show Recap with Mo. Well, we're getting ready to get into a little bit of discussion on Tyler Perry's Sistas. But before we get into this thing, make sure to like and subscribe to this channel so you don't miss shit that's going down, alright? So the episode we're getting ready to get into for this trailer breakdown is episode number 6 of season 7, titled Pretty Hurts. Now, the synopsis for this episode states the ladies talk about their life in their 30s, while Fatima keeps a secret from Zach. Meanwhile, Gary tests the waters with Tamara. Now that we got that out of the way, let's go ahead and get into this thing, all right? So I'm not even going to hold y'all for real, because I've already done one video on this trailer breakdown where I just discussed 3 of the sisters. I talked about Danny dealing with her issues with Tony, but I did not go all the way in on Danny and that whole Tony situation because I did talk about the kids coming over, but we do find out that the kids are going to be there with him for the summer, right? And Danny is like, why didn't you tell me? Like, essentially, that's where she is with all of this. Like, you didn't think I needed to know this? Definitely if they're going to be there for the summer. All right. So that's a long daggone time, right? So anyhow, going on from there, we also talked about Sabrina dealing with her whole situation with Rich. Brother Rich doesn't want to have any kids nor a wife at this moment. He's been there, done that with the wife thing. Right now, he's good with just, a bed buddy. All right. Bed buddy. Wherever Rich goes, she goes. Bed buddy. She's a bed buddy. All right. So, at some point, Sabrina was going to have to make her mind up what she wanted to do in this situation. Because if this man is telling you, Sabrina, that he doesn't want a wife, nor doesn't want kids, you just have to take it for face value. That's what he's conveying to you. What need is it to go back and forth? There's nothing to do at this point unless you want to be the bed buddy. Now, let's keep it 100 on this platform because there are a lot of women out there that would consider being a bed buddy, but I ain't going to talk about it right here, right now, because we're talking about sisters. Maybe on a later note, right? But all jokes aside, I'm hoping that Sabrina can just stand on business, say what she needs to say with her chest, and move forward. But unfortunately, I'm going to be honest, I do not foresee Sabrina standing 10 toes down in her decision. I mean, it sounds good. Sounds real good. But when she get in front of Rich, and if he bringing that, I got the magic stick. I know if I hit once, I can hit twice. She gonna change her mind. So, I mean, it is what it is. That's why y'all shouldn't give up. Listen, man. Let me move on before I get in trouble. Who else did I talk about? Oh, I talked about Karen. Now, y'all already know how I feel about this situation. I think that this whole back and forth with, Karen and Zach is ridiculous. I think that this could have been, signed, sealed, delivered a long time ago with him simply going down to the doctor's office, getting swabbed up. And while she was down there getting Aaron's DNA done, she could have said, hey, Zach, meet me down here at 3 o'clock so, we can do what we need to do so we can figure out what's going on, right? This could have been a long damn time ago, Karen. A long damn time ago. You too, Zach, because I'm not just going to put it all on Karen. Like, all this time you've been thinking you were the father, but then all of a sudden you got some doubt. But this is why I'm looking at Zach as well, because I'm like, bro, you had all this daggone time to get this stuff done. Like, why waste time? Why waste time, bro? But anyhow, I hope they figure out something. Now, in this clip on the trailer, we saw her coming into the hospital, and it seemed like it was more urgent than anything. So I'm not for sure now that she's actually coming to the hospital to get a DNA test. It looks more so of concern. Because the look on the nurse's face, like, oh, okay. Like, that's what I'm thinking right now. And I know we all were assuming that she was coming in to get a DNA test. I don't know if this is it, but I guess we'll find out tomorrow, right? Going on from there, though, we see Fatima and Angela having this conversation. Now, Fatima is telling Angela that she never envisioned her life being like this. Like this what? Like you never thought that you would end up with a man that got one in a possible? Y'all know I'm crazy, man. Yeah, he got one in a possible because we don't know what's going on with Karen, right? And then, this whole situation is just crazy to me because I don't know what it is about Tyler and his obsession with black couples struggling, going through hard times. I don't know what it is, but for some strange reason, Zach has this professional woman, which ain't nothing wrong with it. You love who you love, you like who you like. You see what I'm saying? But Zach, from the beginning, was an F-up. I'm going to be 100 on this platform. Some people may not like that. It is what it is. But if we were to look at his track record, he has effed up multiple times throughout this series. From the very beginning with Karen, he was not consistent. He was not honest. And of course, he wasn't faithful to his woman. So knowing all of that, I can see why Karen had issues with him, but she also did some negative things. She brought some negative things to the table as well. So both of them just did not gel. They did not work. All right? Now, let's move on to Fatima. Now, I'm going to be honest. Fatima is my type of chick. She's going to stand 10 toes down for her man. I love that. Oh, yeah, I love that. Yeah, I love that for sure. But for me, and I'm just going to put it out there, here's a question for y'all. For Zach, do you think that he would be successful without Fatima backing him? Or in other words, would he have the get up to go out here and do it for himself without the support of Fatima? And I'm saying all of this, and I like Zach, but I'm saying all of this because before he met Fatima, he was an F-up. And I know y'all like, now Zach went. Yes, he was. Yes, he was. The reason why he got Heather pregnant, because he was effing up. All right? More ways than one. He was effing around. He was messing up, man. Listen, men don't make mistakes like that unless you effing up. Like, I'm just not going to sit out here and make that type of mistake unless I'm an F-up. Let's be honest. Let's be honest here. This whole situation with Heather did not have to be. As a matter of fact, the whole situation that went down with Karen did not have to be. I mean, Zach didn't have to walk off into the salon and, slam her up against the wall and make it do what it do. You see what I'm saying? While she was at work? Why weren't you at work? You see what I'm saying? Make wise choices. And now Fatima is sitting here with her girlfriend like, damn, I never envisioned my life turning out like this. And Fatima's like, hell to the no, no. Y'all know me, man. Like, this right here, she did not expect. And she loves Zach. But what she does not love is the baggage that he's bringing to the table, because ultimately it's going to affect her livelihood as well. So the secret that she's keeping from Zach is, shit, I don't want to marry you. I don't want to get in bed with you that way. Like, we can get in bed, but I don't want to get in bed with you and like bed. You see what I'm saying? But, I guess we'll find out in the episode what goes down from there. And then last but not least, this whole situation talking about Gary and Tamara. Now, I've said this numerous times about Gary. I don't know why in the hell he's so interested and concerned about Hayden's relationships. I'm really concerned about Gary and his control issues. Like, you already want to control Penelope, you want to control Andy, you want to dictate what they do, what they cannot do, etc., right? But now this has the audacity to sit over here and tell hating-ass Hayden that, hey, man, you need to dump this chicken dinner, man, and get you a winner. Like, you need somebody that's going to bring you, something better. Like, and I get that. Now, let me go ahead and say this. I agree with him on that note, as bad as it as bad as it hurts me to say that I agree with that, brother. Listen, as a man, There's nothing better than having a woman on your side that makes you feel like you can conquer the damn world. Listen, when you land on that pillow at night and you talking about, some of your ideas and y'all going back and forth and y'all talking, y'all cuddling and all of that shit, and you start throwing out your ideas to your woman or your significant other and y'all going back and forth and she's like starting to suggest this and, well, I would switch up this and do this. Yeah, that sounds real good. And yeah, good. Yeah, that's good. And that shit right there, that right there, man, that's a beautiful thing. You see what I'm saying? So, yeah, I got to admit that Gary is 100% accurate when it comes to that. Like, I want somebody that's going to compliment me. When they see me, they see my woman, and they like, damn, that right there? Shit, man, that's a beautiful thing, man. So anyhow, that's pretty much the end of the trailer for me. I will check back in with you guys later on, of course, to talk about tomorrow night's episode. So with that being said, make sure to like and subscribe to this channel. Make sure to hit that notification button down below so you don't miss shit snit that's going down right here on this platform, man. I thank you guys so very much for supporting me as a content creator here on YouTube. I appreciate it so very much. And I've already said this before, but once I get to 1,000 subscribers, man, I'm coming on screen. Like, this right here is a lot of work. It really is a lot of work, but I'm so very appreciative for you guys who come back all the time, listening, commenting on my platform. I appreciate you guys so very much. I'll talk to you guys soon. Peace.